2025 BMW M5 Touring revealed. US is finally getting an M5 wagon. Although the third one globally, it's the first one officially sold here. You build it, they will come. That disembodied voice from the cornfield was talking to Kevin Costner about the 1918 Chicago White Sox, but perhaps somewhere in a field of dreams in southern Germany. It's also making the case to wayward car executives. For, despite all apparent logic, Audi decided to finally bring to the United States its 6 rupees Avant, a wagon. There was much rejoicing amongst car enthusiasts, and people must actually be buying the thing, because BMW has decided that it must not be so nuts after all and is answering the call. That Timothy Busfield, that's the last, Field of Dreams reference, I promise. 2025 BMW M5 Touring will indeed be the first M5 wagon to be sold in the United States fresh from the factory. As opposed to 30 years later on Bring a Trailer. It is not the first M5 Touring, however. The second E34 generation, 1992, and fourth, E61 generation, 2007, also got official long roof versions. Oddly speaking, this is just another body style of the 2025 BMW M5 that was revealed back in June. That means it has the same plug-in hybrid powertrain that pump out a total of 717 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque. That would be 96 and 111 more, respectively, than the 6 rupees Avant. The AMG E63S wagon, which we sure hope will be replaced by its own next generation, is down 114 horsepower and 111 pound-feet. New M5's 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 alone produces 557 horsepower and 553 pound-feet, while the electric motor embedded within the 8-speed automatic pumps out 194 horsepower and 207 pound-feet. Not surprisingly given that output, all-wheel drive is standard. The 0 to 60 time is stated as 3.5 seconds, which is a tenth slower than the sedan. Rather enormous 14.8 kilowatt-hour battery, which is located in the underbody, provides 25 miles of electric range. BMW did not indicate which testing cycle that was for. Either way, it's far superior than the token amount Mercedes-AMG provides with its various e-performance plugins. Not surprisingly, the rest of the dynamic package is largely carried over from sedan to wagon, including the 50-50 weight distribution. One exception is the model-specific underfloor bracing elements, including a crossbar and a shear panel, plus further stiffening elements to counter that big OL luggage compartment. Which brings us to, literally, the biggest difference between M5 and M5 Touring. BMW says that the cargo area measures 17.7 cubic feet, but that's quite obviously a measurement that stops at the rear seatbacks versus the more typical floor-to-ceiling method. As such, you can't really compare that cargo number to the 6 rupees Avant's 30 cubic foot figure that is a floor-to-ceiling number. By the way, you can fit this much stuff in the back of the 6 rupees Avant. Total capacity with the back seat lowered is 57.6 cubic feet, which is comparable to other wagons. For reference, the BMW X5M has a maximum of 72.3 cubic feet. Much of that difference is assuredly due to the body's taller height. BMW tradition. The 40 hours 20 minutes and 40 seconds split folding rear seatback has a pass-through in the middle 20 section for transporting larger items. There's also a power, hands-free liftgate. A BMW M spokesperson confirmed that there really aren't significant equipment differences between sedan and touring. One exception concerns the roof. You can't get the sedan's optional carbon fiber roof on the Touring. Instead, it comes standard with and only with the sedan's standard Sky Lounge panoramic roof. Apparently, It functions as a structural module and extends in a single section from just behind the windscreen far to the rear of the vehicle. Doesn't open, but there's mercifully a power roller blind. The 2025 BMW M5 Touring will go on sale later this year and will be built alongside the sedan in Dingolfing, Germany. Pricing will start at $122,675, including destination. It's actually about $4,000 less than the 6 rupees Avant, which isn't loaded at that price. As exciting as it is to finally get an M5 Touring in the United States, it'll be interesting to see if BMW takes the plunge with the intriguing BMW i5 Touring, aka its all-electric sibling. Some might say it wouldn't make sense to bring that here, then again,